Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? We're back again for another footy talk, blood, and the Chelsea boys are here, blood. We're not letting them pussy-holes deflect either, blood, after yesterday, blood. You know them ones there, blood. But we were supposed to lose to City. Don's trying to be shameless doing this bullshit about, oh yeah, you man lost. We need to talk, brother. You dropped points to Brentford because you're meant to be in a title race, like, bro, and you got shit to worry about, though.
Hey, Lewis, hey, you looking forward to something this week, innit? Wednesday nights, is there a little something in Germany?
Yeah, we're off to Munich, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
You're going, innit?
Yeah, man, you going?
Nah, I'm not even going, you know. Rants, how about you, bro? How's your midweeks, bro? What have you got going on in midweek?
I'm going to be watching Champions League football just like you. You know? Like, what are you talking about?
Is your team in there, bro?
But my team's not in the Champions League, no.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. And it's fucking amazing that you're not in there, bro. You know what I mean? It's fucking amazing. I used to pray for times like this. Yeah. Your club is rotten. Yeah. Your club is finished, blood. Finished, bro. Yeah. And Lewis, I'm telling you, bro, yeah, I've said this 2 years on the bounce now. When these guys had Ten Hag, I was crying talking about, bro, we need to go there and win. We made this guy look like fucking Heisenberg, right? Last year, only Caicedo decided to turn up. Once again, we go into that place. It's like we forget how to play football. This is the year, Lewis. This is the year.
I'm with you.
It has to be. It has to be, bro. There's no way I'm watching what I'm watching right now from these guys. Amrim on the ropes. We need to put that nail in the coffin.
Yo, do you know how gassed I was that we woke up and there weren't a club statement? I was waiting for it. Week of the Chelsea game, we already know what happens. Manager gets sacked, new manager bounce, 1-1 in the bag. Thankfully, that ain't dropped yet.
Every single time, bro. Every single time. Yeah? I'm sick and tired of going to Old Trafford and not picking up all 3 points. And I'm supposed to be going, Lewis, bro. I'm like 85% because I'm like, do I really want to be driving 3.5 hours to go up there, yeah? To see some fuckery again? I don't know what it is. It's that hyena. It's like that hyena.
Don't go early. Don't try and park an hour before kickoff. It's a fucking nightmare, bro.
I know, blood. Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's something to do with that hyena that Pogba was complaining about, right? There's a hyena at Old Trafford that does something to our footballing abilities when we go to that ground, and man forget how to play football, bruv. Our managers forget how to coach, right? We went there, Lewis, and Poch played Cucurella at right back, Levi Cole at left back, Caicedo in Poch's island, right? Palmer, I don't know.
That game stopped me going to away games for 6 months.
I don't know why you went. I was gonna go to that game as well. I said,
no, because like I thought we couldn't be as bad as Ten Hag United. Then we could have lost 6-1.
That's the game that's the game that you nearly had a ticket for me. Actually, I remember, and thank God I didn't go. Thank God I didn't go, bro. Yeah, but this has to be the weekend, bro. This has to be it.
Yeah, but what if it's not? You know what's there, bro? I'll be real, yeah. If you lot win, it speeds up the departure of my manager, which would be great, innit? However, the record is, you get me? The record's not recording, blood. I can't lie. Like the record's
Everyone
not looking
eats
good.
at your ground, but we go malnourished every year. Every fucking year we go on hunger strike. I don't get what it is. That's why I can't talk too much about this fixture. I'll be real. I'm more worried about going to Old Trafford than I am about going to Bayern. At least Bayern, I know they're going to play high up. At least I know we're going to be able to make chances. And like, we prefer playing that sort of opposition. You guys are probably going to be more backs to the wall in a ground that we just don't like going to. And we've never liked going to. So I've got more of an eye on playing you on the weekend still.
Yeah. I hear that.
Man.
I hear all of that.
Chat to us about yesterday, though, Rants, man. Because you were telling me,
bro. You need to chat to us about yesterday, bruv. You need to talk about. Do you know what I'm saying about your Garnacho pre-assist, blood, for the equalizer, bro. We need to talk about that,
bro. We're talking about you right now because you were talking.
Bro. We need to talk about Brentford, bro. We lost to Man City. Yeah, we were supposed to lose to Man City at Man City. You weren't supposed to lose to Brentford, bro.
We did lose to Brentford, though.
I mean, you weren't supposed to draw with Brentford. You dropped points. You dropped points, brother, to Brentford, bro. Like, stop pretending like Brentford didn't lose their manager and all their best players, bruv, and they still done a number on you, bro. You should not have fucking dropped points in that game. I don't care what anyone says.
You got done by some Liverpool tribute act, man.
Oh, it's crazy. Man had to summon the cavalry at half time. I see, bro, triple substitution, and then Cole Palmer 10 minutes after. Man made 4 changes.
Yeah, but like, none of that I didn't even mind. Like the start lineup and everything, we had to rotate. It is what it is. I don't mind none of that because it was a bit risky, but the game plan worked. We made the changes in the second half. We adjusted the team. We brought on the right substitutions, turned the game round. We're winning. Throw it away. That one moment is the only thing that really matters, and it's the second goal. There's a whole load of stupidness at the front post. You've got 4 players and Sanchez there for no reason. But I hate to say it, man will say it's an agenda, but if I have to pinpoint one person for it, it's Garnacho. That's your
sleep.
Carvalho's your
one person.
You didn't even attempt to try and get to him. You were just ball watching. You didn't notice him until the ball went behind him. It's ultimately on Garnacho.
I don't think it's
everything else past that, but that one moment just undoes all of the other bits.
I think he played a part, but I don't think it's all on him. I'll be so real, Lewis.
Not all on him. It's like if you have to blame one person, his is the key one. Because if he just gets to Carvalho, nothing else matters.
I hear that, but bro, you can't be at the near post like what you're saying, yeah? With all the height that we had, Chalobah is tall, Tosin is tall, right? Not a single player won the ball, bro. If you're gonna crowd the box, yeah, the near post with that many players, one of you better win that ball. Yeah. I'm not excusing Garnacho because you're right.
I don't know if you
he
saw, but
was
like
asleep.
two of them, I think Chalobah and someone else got pushed by Nathan Collins as they were jumping. That's why
Bro,
neither
listen,
of them got to it.
You know
James
how,
then in the
you know how
middle
it
should be
goes.
stepping forward to the number 4, and then Garnacho should be stepping and dealing with what's his name, Carvalho.
Bro, you know how it goes when it comes to throw-ins and that, man. Like it's a contact sport, right? As long as you're not physically like pushing them like this, and your hands are out and you're pushing them, right? You're allowed to grab man and you know and you know rough each other up because bro, it's a physical game. End of the day, it's like rugby.
I know,
bro.
but I'm only saying that because when I look at everybody in that box, the more I look at it, that cluster at the front is becoming less and less of my problem because you've got Sanchez that's still there for no reason. He should be around the middle or the back. James should be stepping forward, and Garnacho should be more aware. You've that little thing in the middle. That's 4 Chelsea players with 3 Brentford players. I don't really mind that as much as everything else.
The thing is, though, Reece would have dealt with it if that what's his name? The guy, I always forget my man's name. The guy they bought from Bournemouth. Yeah, the goal was offside.
Gotcha.
Yeah, listen, the goal was offside, innit? Right? If my man doesn't interfere with play, Reece clearly clears the ball. They were saying how they came out saying how there was no interference with the play or whatever, and I'm like, how is Reece supposed to clear the ball when there's literally a human in front of him? Like, is my man Casper? Does he not exist? Is he a ghost? He came in his way.
But if you're in front of him, you put yourself in a better position. You were behind him, so you're already at disadvantage.
He was. Yeah, but bro, I hear that. But end of the day, he came from an offside position to then go in front of Reece. So Reece wasn't able to clear the ball. That should have been ruled offside, right?
No, I hear that.
Garnacho was sleeping. It should have been off, bro. Garnacho was sleeping at the back post. Facts. That's facts. And that's an easy thing to analyze, bro. They're gonna show him and say, broski, when it comes to the corners, you better be switched on at the back post. Because you've probably heard me talking about João Pedro, how good João Pedro is in the box. And if he was on the pitch, he would have probably dealt with that because we know he's defensively aware. Whereas Garnacho right now, he obviously hasn't got that part of his game yet. Remember Midweek, how bad Midweek was off the ball, and he had to learn. Yeah,
I know, but it's like you are probably one of the latest subs to have been put onto the pitch. So you should have one of the freshest minds. Like you've got the least excuse to have a lapse of concentration, and you've done that in 15 minutes. You've had 3 actions on the pitch before that.
It's taken you, man, 20 minutes of Garnacho to understand what man you went through for 2 years. So you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm just enjoying this shit because it gets worse. Sorry to spoil it. You know, it gets worse, guys. I promise you it gets worse. So,
don't worry, he's gonna, bro. If he does that again, he's gonna get cooked a lot more than that.
No, he won't, bro. This is what he does, bro. This is what he does. I'm telling you, brother. I knew he was gonna ruin the thing for you lot, but let's not pretend that you lot played well because you didn't play well, innit? Like, let's keep it. Let's keep it a buck.
Second half, I think you did well.
Yeah, game of 2 halves.
Second half, yeah, when you made the changes, but bro, you should not need to make all of those changes, yeah, to play a decent level of football against that Brentford team, bro. They didn't have no players in that team, yeah, of any sort of like the level that man needs to be playing your full team to be playing well.
Bro, I hear that. I hear we had a better team than them, Rants. Yeah, but that first half.
Where's the football? There was no football, bro. What happened to your guy Gittins? I told you that guy's trashed on. When are you gonna admit it?
Broski, what did you, bro? Listen,
but when are you gonna admit this guy's rubbish? I told you before you signed him. If you can't get games at Dortmund, you're not good. I don't care about the system,
bro. He got moved. The system changed to 2 10s. He's not a 10.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he's not a 10. If you're a good player, the manager will find somewhere for you, bro.
It doesn't. Well, so how about Manu then? Yeah, is that the same for Manu? Then? Why have you not got that same logic for Manu?
Kobe's at Man United. He's not at Borussia Dortmund, bro. If he was at Dortmund, they'll play Kobe anywhere. Kobe walks into that Dortmund team. What are we talking about?
Kobe was starting for you in a different system. He got dropped when the system changed.
That Dortmund team, bro. Listen, do you know what I'm
Kobe
saying?
got dropped when the system got changed, bro.
They got young Bellingham there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like second gen and all them things there, bro. Like still playing, brother. If they rate you, they're playing you. We know our manager don't rate Kobe, yeah. But the thing is, Kobe walks into that Dortmund team, yeah, and he's the main man in that team, bro.
I don't know about
Gittins was fucking chopped liver in that Dortmund team, bro.
Bro, listen,
I do think the lack of minutes might have played a part as well, but we can't make excuses. That was so hideous.
This guy just running into cul-de-sacs doing step-overs, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, this, but no impact for 50 minutes.
He'll get better. Don't get it twisted. But, like, yo, trash. That was straight trash.
Bro, but Lewis, though, it's clear what's going on with him right now, bro. I'm just looking at a player right now that needs a bit more confidence, bro. Right? I've been watching.
He's confident, bro. He's confident.
And then we've been watching ball long enough here to know that he looks like he's playing within himself right now. One thing that he's very good at, Lewis, is running past players, yeah? And we're not even really seeing that. That's when I know that man's trembling when he's stepping on that pitch. He's looking around, it's the Prem. He's at Brentford, he's thinking, shit, blood, the lights are bright right now, right? And that's why he's not our starter right now. That's why, for me, our starting wingers are Neto and Esteval. But we have Bayern Munich on Wednesday, right? You've got a squad for a reason. You need to use that squad. It was the first time that Hato started together with Gittens and Fofana starting at right back and whatnot. For me, that
left side was a mess. I never want to see that left side again until at least Hato and Gittens have played for us for 6 months. We can't see that again.
Bro, it was peak. But what was even more peak, Lewis, yeah, was this was a game where you've got 3 centre-backs at the back, yeah? These men have been playing 4-2-3-1 all season. When Chelsea come around, every time we come to play Brentford, when Chelsea come around, it goes to a back 5, yeah? Now, when you've got 3 centre-backs like that, like Maresca said, you need a box striker. You need a striker like a Delap who's going to occupy the centre-backs, right? João Pedro in that first half, broski, he was doing an Nkunku. He was doing everything but playing up top. He was coming into the midfield. He was going onto the left-hand side. And there was even a moment I was looking at the game for a good 5 minutes. The centre-backs, the Brentford centre-backs, they just stepped forward because there was no one around them, right?
I wonder why he didn't even get given like a chance off the bench or anything.
This is my point, right? You needed a player like a Guiu, like a Delap, to help us the way that Delap helped us against West Ham. Because the reason why we even had all that space against West Ham, as shit as they are, Lewis, yeah, was because Delap was occupying the centre-backs. He was being a nuisance.
The manager put on the centre forward then.
Broski, he decided to bring George into the team, not put Guiu into the squad, yeah, because Ty needs confidence.
Why did he put George as a centre forward, blood?
That's what he said, bro. He said Tyreek, we wanted to give Tyreek a bit of confidence. That's the reason why Guiu didn't make the squad.
And I think he's just used Tyreek George a bit more, so it's a thing of trust.
Yeah, but you don't give a player confidence by playing them out of position. I hate when managers say that. Because it's like, if you want me to be confident, play me somewhere where I'm confident. Like, don't just play me. Because if
I remember George playing against you lot in the middle. He was shook. He didn't even want the ball.
If you play me out of position, I don't get confidence from that. If anything, it does the opposite.
Bro, Rants, yeah? The last time that we played this guy, he came off the bench, right? Against Fulham. He was one of the main reasons why we even conceded that first goal that was disallowed. He gave the ball away. He got subbed on and he got subbed off in the same game. And then you've got Maresca talking about before he did all right against Fulham. No, he didn't. He was poor, right? Because you played him in a position where he's not that comfortable. Last season, I wanted him to play up top in certain games because we had nobody. We had no Jackson. We had no Guiu. I said, bro, just play George up top for now. But right now, you have a guy who a few days ago, he literally said he is our only striker. Yeah, he is our only striker. So why are you confusing things? Why are you trying to make things difficult for yourself? Because man, I'm gonna say, oh, maybe Guiu was not that good, but he's the only striker in the team. Yeah, how are you gonna know if he's that good if you're not gonna play him, bro? Right? You saw what he was doing in the conference. Man was even doing enough last season to get minutes. This time round,
enough that he can give you something off the ball.
Something off the ball, even on the ball, Lewis, bro. The movement, the box movement, right? Just being a nuisance, being someone where the centre backs are having to go backwards. The game was so heavily compressed. I don't know if you noticed, Lewis, yeah, but when he was getting the ball, he was actually all right on it, but he wasn't getting it enough. He's calling for it, but he's standing here and João Pedro is running to him. Say that again?
I think he still seemed a bit out of sync, which is normal. It's your first start at Chelsea. I get it. It's a new system. But he seemed very out of sorts. And he struggled with the physical game that Brentford were doing in the first.
Yeah, but every time he received the ball, he was receiving the ball with his back to your goal, blood. You didn't want him to receive the ball that way, bro. You couldn't get him into the game facing the right goal, blood. That was the problem.
He turned a couple of times in the pockets, but I don't think we were giving him the ball enough. There's a couple of times I saw him doing this with his hands. He's not getting the ball, bro, right? And again, second half of the changes, when Palmer came on, the commentator even said, João Pedro is now running in behind. I don't know if you guys noticed, yeah, we found a little bit more space in the middle because of the runs that João Pedro was making, right? So games like this, bro, you need to be playing a box striker. João Pedro in games like today, like yesterday, Saturday, he needs to be involved in the game. He needs to be involved in the game. He gets bored up top. That's the problem. He gets bored up top, bro. You know what I mean? And it was similar to Jackson. Jackson against these sort of teams, he wasn't the greatest. You needed a box presence, bro. You needed that physicality, right? It's not to say that Pedro isn't a physical player, because he is, right? But look at Delap. Look at how Delap plays in comparison to Pedro up top. Yeah, Delap will crash a man, bro. You know what I mean? He'll make those runs in behind and whatnot. That's the profile that you need. So I'm just hoping that Maresca will learn from that, because it's only game week 4, you know. But I'm watching him closely with this Gill treatment. We can't be bringing this guy back, Lewis, and not play him. I'm sorry, we can't be doing that again. We can't be doing that again, bro.
I hear it, because now they're talking about potentially bringing Omega back in January. It's like, what the hell was you? What are you even trying to do with Hiu? You send him on loan to Sunderland, bring him back after a couple weeks cup tied, so he can't even play Carabao. And now we're going to go and bring in another striker instead.
You said Omega in January, bro.
Fabrizio Pies tweeted it a couple hours ago. Potentially could come back in January.
Boy, I don't know what that's about, bro. But even between now and November or December when Delap's back, you better be playing this kid. You better be playing this kid, bro. Yeah? You better be playing him. We can't be running Pedro into the ground. I know Pedro's injury record is good, but so was Delap's.
But where do you bring him in? If you didn't want to bring him for Brentford, you're going to wheel him out at the Allianz or Old Trafford.
No. Obviously, bro, you got Lincoln coming up. You
got cup tides.
Oh shit, he is, isn't it? You've got United at the weekend, yeah. For me personally, bro. Listen, if you don't want to start Palmer right now, yeah, because he might not be ready to start against Bayern and start against United, bro. You start a João Pedro and you start Guiu up top, yeah. You give De Ligt and these guys, these physical guys, they might even start Maguire, something to think about. João Pedro for me, bro, in this game, we need man on the ball making things happen. I don't know if you saw that bit, Lewis, where he got the ball, he turned and he just played it on the left to, I think it was Neto that was on the left at that point. I can't remember who it was, yeah?
He's got too much in his game to be like that out-and-out 9. He's got way too much, and we miss out on too much.
You know what I mean? So, boy, I'm watching him closely, man, because this treatment of Guiu, I don't like it. I don't like it, bro.
Yeah, but what's he going to do with Cole, though? Because Cole Palmer looked sharp when he came on. So, one of them ones where unless he's going to play Palmer on the right, if he doesn't, he's playing Palmer in the 10, he's playing Pedro up top, and you're losing a lot of qualities. But we're doing the same thing with Cunha at the moment, playing him in the 9. Obviously, he got injured, but he shouldn't be playing as the number 9, bruv. He offers way more in a deeper position.
It just depends on the opposition, Rants. I'll be real. It just depends on who we're playing, man. He might be okay against United, because I don't think you're gonna be sitting back as much as Brentford. I think you're actually gonna try to come out and play, right? That's what suits Pedro, because he gets a little bit.
I don't think we're gonna try and play, blood. I can't lie, bro. Like we never try and play, because I mean, and we're not gonna try and play against Chelsea, bro. Every time we play one of the big 6 teams, yeah, it very much looks like a 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why our record against the bigger teams is a bit better, because we take less chances, bro. We don't even try and really play against the big 6 teams, bro. That's why I don't know, but we got smoked yesterday, and it was a bit of a mad thing.
You gave it a goal against Arsenal. You gave it a goal. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's because Arsenal kind of sat back as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like they weren't trying really to do nothing. Like they turned up for a draw and they got a win. You know them ones, like, and this is what it was. They would have taken a draw the way they played. Like that's what it was. So like Arsenal weren't taking risk. Chelsea have to take risks. They have to take risks, and especially off the back of this draw, you'll want to win, bruv. So
100%.
Yeah, like, I can't see us coming out and really trying to do something. And also, it's one of them ones where all these briefs that are coming out right now, bro, it's clear this manager's lost the dressing room.
Oh yeah.
He's lost the dressing room. Like when you're seeing briefings, about Bruno Fernandez, being unhappy and that he's cooked. I always said it to you, like, as soon as he loses Bruno, he'll lose his job.
It's over.
Yeah, because Bruno's the only one keeping him in a job, because Bruno's like his main fucking lieutenant, bro. So as soon as you lose Bruno, you're losing your job, bro. So these United players are done with Ruben Amorim.
Bro, but the thing is though, man, it's just that I'm not even scared of you, man, Rants. I'm just scared of ourselves at Old Trafford, bro. Like,
well, you think you man just have a mental block?
Yeah, man, it's one of them ones. Like, obviously, there's new players here. Like, João Pedro usually does quite well at Old Trafford, actually. Like, for Brighton, he's turned up a couple times against you, man. Right? So that's a different player that you've got, you know. But at the same time, you can clearly see, yeah, that there's a weakness when we're playing tossing every single week, especially up against someone like an Embuemo. If Sesko gets tossing in behind 1v1, you can get at him, right? And that's exactly why he's a squad player. You know what I mean? But even with that deficiency, yeah, we need to be outscoring these teams. That's why I've said this season, our centre-backs ain't the greatest. So I'm looking at our midfield and I'm looking at our attack to carry us more than our defence. Yeah. I love our fullbacks. I think our fullbacks are world-class, right? But the centre-back area is the area that we need to improve massively. I know Lewis likes to cook Sanchez, but bro, Sanchez was good again. Yeah. He had a very, very good game against Sanchez, bro.
But we didn't give him the ball that much to distribute. So it's like, yo, you keep doing that, fine. But again, well, he played his part with the second goal too.
His distribution when he did get it was actually all right, bro. He wasn't doing no fuckery. Do you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I don't remember complaining about him, so I'll put that down as a better performance. I hear it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So listen, I know tossing got done on in that one situation, but I don't know. Let's be real, Lewis. Yeah, like most of the game, they were trying to get it over the top. And for me personally, he was dealing with it, bro. He was dealing with most of the balls that were coming over the top. It's just that in that moment, he got.
Yeah, people are annoyed though because it's the second time in 2 games that you've been caught out and you've kind of given the player their strong foot to shoot in. It's also indirectly blocked Sanchez's vision for the first goal. That's why he dives late.
Yeah, he's not good one-on-one. We know this. I mean, he made a very good block before they scored, to be fair, right? But 1v1, he's not a Fofana. He's not even Mosquera, bro. He's not a Gabriel. He's not that. You know what I mean? So it's just annoying that we've got players like that, but they can't fucking stay fit. We've got Fofana, bro. Fofana is brilliant 1v1, but his brother, he can barely stay fit.
You can tell he was rusty, though. The anticipation weren't the same. We're all getting back into speed. Last year,
but even that, what was the deal with the centre-backs at fullback thing, bruv, that your manager tried? He looked dead.
I don't care. There's been a couple times that he's done the whole centre-back thing instead of playing a right-back, and we have 3 right-backs on the bench. He did that in both Ipswich games last
I was baffled when I saw that. And then you have to fucking make the subs
I think
anyway.
It's just Fofana needed the minutes from somewhere, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think he took it a bit lightly. And to be fair, like, Fofana didn't really have any, like, much to do on that side defensively. Like, you can argue he could have been better for the goal that they scored. He could have helped Tosin potentially. But most of the game, he had no troubles, right? And maybe, Lewis, yeah, he wants to start Gusto and Reece on Wednesday. Maybe that's what the plan is. Maybe, because I think Gusto played for France as well, blood. You know, so maybe it's just a fitness thing, innit? Say that again, bro.
Any right-footed? He ain't going to play him and Reece.
No, he could do that, bro. I don't, bro, he could do that. He could
start
He did it in the final.
Or playing a 5.
No, James went into the midfield.
Yeah, Reece did look like he was playing in centrally in midfield, but I didn't understand. I thought he was inverting or something like that. I don't fucking know.
No, he was played wide right.
Reece was inverting, but what I'm saying is, if he starts Gusto, he might start Reece in the middle, like what he did in the final.
Right.
That's the point that I'm making, right? But obviously, if he doesn't start both of them, then again the questions will be asked: why did they not start against Brentford? But I don't think we lost that game because Fofana started at right back. I just think that offensively, bro, second half especially as well, we should have buried our fucking chances. Palmer, bro, Neto, brilliant cross from him, yeah, the cutback. Palmer has to go back the way Keller has come from, right? It's either you go back the way that he came from or you put your foot through the ball. Don't try to do this pretty thing because he tried to do the little pass into the net and Kelleher just quickly got onto it, bro. Yeah. And if you know the goalkeepers in the league, you know Kelleher is a cat. That guy's very good at just, you know what I'm saying? He just pounces like a cat and get the ball. Yeah. Put your fucking foot through the ball, blood. Right? I thought Garnacho, away from the mistake for the goal, I thought he was actually all right off the bench. He created a good chance for Palmer. Again, Palmer scuffs it, bro. You know what I mean? But Caicedo and Enzo Lewis, yeah, they were brilliant, bro. Enzo in this game, amazing.
Brother, your obsession with Enzo, blood. I watched the game. Enzo weren't doing shit, man. What are you doing?
Enzo had a very good game.
Just trying to bread
Nah,
Enzo.
Enzo was better second half. First half, I think he got done a few too many times defensively for my liking. Second half,
this guy was just, bro. I see him toss a few crosses into the box. That was about it. Why are you doing the Enzo thing, bro? Stop it.
Nah. Enzo was good the whole.
Than that. Don't allow it. Come on, man.
Enzo was good the whole game, bro. Yeah, I don't know if
he wasn't. First half, he was shocking, bro.
Shocking, bro.
He was shocking first half, bro. He was shocking first half, bro. Second half, he was a bit better when you lot were better.
Nah. Enzo was good the whole game, bro. One thing about Enzo, yeah, you can see in the first 5-10 minutes what game he's gonna have, and I could see it straight away. I even said to the man them in the group, "Yo, Enzo's getting warm." The man them were like, "Yeah, he's looking good right now. He's looking sharp." I thought he was good all game. Yeah. I say though, once again, bro, Lewis, what can we say about this guy, man?
What can we say about that we ain't already said? He was the only thing keeping that left-hand side looking even competent in the first half, and then second half he turned up with a big goal. Like he was the only one that was consistent throughout the 90 minutes for me. We played to a level that we expected to see against Brentford. But Enzo, I thought, was second half, much better second half for me.
Yeah, second half. Like, man in the chat saying, so it's split in it over the Enzo thing. Certain man saying he was dictating. How can he be dictating a game that you weren't on top of in the first half? You weren't. First half, you weren't on top. So how could he have been dictating the game? That's why, bro, he was dictating it so well. Your manager made 3 substitutions. Like, how does that make sense?
But bro, our midfield wasn't the problem in that first half.
Brother, your whole team was the problem in the first half.
They were dominating the ball. The second half, Enzo looked better because the
team was better.
Exactly, yeah, because the players around him, they were the players that he's used to playing with, bro. So he looked a lot better. You see Neto making those runs in behind, right? The goal that we scored, it was Enzo that whipped in the ball for João Pedro. João Pedro, another assist, by the way, with his head as well, blood. Yeah. Palmer, very good finish. That's a goal now since January, isn't it? First goal since January.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't worry too much in the first half. Even though like we weren't looking good at all, it was a hideous first half. It's one of them where it's like you just bring on the ballers, you're gonna improve, and like we usually have this habit of not doing that well in the first half, learning from it and adjusting as we need to, and then coming out for the second half and doing what we need to do. That's why I'm so annoyed that we threw the game away. Everything for how frustrating it was or how bad the lineup looked. It was a risky game plan that worked, and then it didn't because these men all fell asleep for one moment, and they've shown me that they're good mentally. I've seen the mentality improve so much from this team as an individual and as a group, and then you go and do that. That's naive bullshit I would have seen last season, and they're doing it this season when we should be thinking about being in a title race and not top 4. You can't be throwing points like this in a title race. Brentford away, it should be a banker. It should be a guarantee. I don't even need it to be a convincing victory. Just win. Look at Burnley, Liverpool. That weren't convincing. They won. It don't matter. Go get the 3 points and bounce. We didn't do it.
You're right, bro. You're right. But, listen, Brentford, I don't know what it is about these guys, bro. We've literally only beaten them once since they've been in the league, away from home. Yeah? Once, bro. Right? We don't, again, it's like Old Trafford. We don't like going to that place. I don't know what it is, bro, right? And Lewis is spot on. I haven't seen that level of bad defending from this team in the box, since Poch. Because in Poch's days, no one used to turn up in the box. Everyone used to fall asleep. I thought for the most part in this game, Lewis, I don't know if you agree, they were throwing in the ball like fucking Rory Delight. But we were dealing with most of the throws. We dealt with most of the
then it says to me they should have known that it was a problem because that's something they kept going to, the long throws. And then at the last one, you all start napping. That's Tim Pot shit, man.
It's bad, bro. It's honestly bad, bro. I was think of the narrative, bro. The narrative if we had won that game would have been, this is a mentality
of champions.
Yeah, bro. Like you were losing, you come back, you make the changes, you wrap up the game. For me personally, why I'm not overly panicking or getting irate in that, is personally, bro, Lewis. If we had 5 minutes left of that game, 5-10 minutes of that game, I think we still end up winning, even with that second goal conceded, right? Because
the momentum was with you lot, like in the second half, for the whole second half.
The whole second half, bro. Brentford, you could clearly see that they were now, okay, these men have woken up. They're on the ropes a little bit, But it was just a sucker punch, bro. I was telling the man them, it's like my phone got stolen in Central, bro. You know the moped thieves, Rants, It's like they snatched my phone in my hand, bro. The way those 3 points got snatched. You know what I mean, bro? It was peak, When I saw the ball go in, I just looked at my TV and I just felt deflated. My belly felt like I was at Full Park on Saw, blood. It felt like I was on a ride. My belly was doing butterflies, bro. You know what I mean? That's when I know I just love this club too much.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
this
healthy.
is why I weren't trying to listen to you try chat shit to me about us losing to City. Yeah, like you lot drawing with fucking Brentford. Yeah,
No.
wasn't a worse
We're
result because it
gonna
was
get
a worse
you.
result because we're not playing for nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not playing for nothing, bro. Like you said, what we doing on Wednesdays, bro? We ain't doing shit. You know them ones. You man are playing for something. You man are playing for a season. You man are supposed to be in a title race, blood. You know what I'm saying? And you dropped 2 points at Brentford, bro. And those are 2 points that you shouldn't be dropping, bro.
Yep, and that's why we need to bounce back against you, man. And let me just tell you something, Lewis. You see this guy right here, yeah? Man's all trying to do the victim thing now. He's doing the victim thing, the humble
I can
thing.
never be a victim. Never be a victim.
No. You're trying it right now because he was telling me even in pre-season, yeah, we're beating Man City, man. We're beating them. Trust me, we're beating them. Just the other week, 2 weeks ago,
100%, bro. I even said before this game, I said, yo, I got a feeling that we could do something to City. I already said it.
Exactly,
I already said it, bro. This ain't a secret, bro. It's on wax, bro. But as soon as I saw the starting lineup, and I saw Mazraoui, right wing back, and I saw Ahmad Animbumo in the 10, 2 left footers, I was like, this is cooked. Like, I seen it straight away. We seen it. Everyone saw the starting lineup and we gave up on the game. Everyone did. So it's just one of those things, bro. I'll be honest. Like this manager, the reason why I can never be super, super confident with this team is only because of the manager. It's only because of him. If we get a decent manager in, I swear down, I'm a different human being straight away because I know that we've got good players. I know we do. But this manager can make everyone look bad. Literally everyone.
And you already know what it is because he said that system ain't changing unless I change. And thank God he ain't changed.
And that's beautiful to hear.
That's actually he said, I'm not changing the system, He said mad contradictory things because he literally said, I'll do anything, But then he was like, yeah, but I'm not changing the system. So it's like, will you do anything or will you not do anything, bro? Like, do you know what I mean? I understand English ain't your first language, but you're taking the piss.
No, he is. He actually is, bro. Yeah. And what for you, Rants? Yeah. Do you think that if we actually like, because I saw Jimmy and Omar and who's the other guy? What's the other guy? Jim Wilcox and what's his name? Wilcox. That Wilcox guy. Yeah. No, not Omar. I already said Omar. You got Omar. Yeah, the scrotum head. You've got Jimmy Ratcliffe. Yeah, and then you've got the other one, bruv. I forgot my man's name. Yeah, those three were in conversation with each other, Rants. So do you think that this weekend, if we do something to you, man, right?
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll go this weekend. I believe he'll go in the October international break. And I think that's when he's probably going to get sacked anyway, brother. And I'm going to be in Jamaica, so I'm bringing my camera, blood. You, man, trust me. Because last time I went away, I brought my camera and I thought that Ten Hag was going to get sacked and he didn't, innit? So it's one of them ones. I know me, if I don't bring the camera, he'll get sacked. So I'm making sure I bring this fucking camera, innit? So he's gone, innit? If we lose to Chelsea, he's done for. At home as well, brother, he is done for. And you know what it is? With all the briefings coming out, it's very clear he's lost the dressing room. I wouldn't be surprised if these man down tools against Chelsea, bro. Like, and it would be a good time to do it. I'll be honest, because the pressure's mounting.
We'll do you a favor, you do me a favor. You know them ones.
The pressure's mounting, innit? Like, I can't have Arsenal winning the league, so I need other teams around Liverpool to actually pick up points, blood. So if man need to donate 3 points to Chelsea, to get this manager out of here, then so be it. You can have the 3 points, bro, because it's a marathon, not a sprint. I'll be honest.
Let me read you
the winner. I'll be fine.
Let me read you something.
At your ground, I'll be so real. You might need to donate it to us, but we ain't gonna pay.
Yeah, man. Real shit. Let me read you something, my Rants. Yeah, so you've got Chelsea at home next. Then you've got.
All right, bro. I've seen the fixtures. They're nasty, but read them for the chat anyway.
Yeah. Read them for the chat. Yeah. So the Man United have Brentford away after Chelsea. Then they've got Sunderland at home. Then they've got Liverpool away, right? Then they've got Brighton at home, and we know Brighton are actually like their bogey team, yeah.
They're not a joke.
Then they've got Nottingham Forest away, yeah. Boy, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time if you sat this guy. It'll be a good time to try something new, because clearly what this guy's doing, Rants, he's persisting with something that just isn't working.
Bro, and then he's coming out saying he'll do anything but change it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, bro, do you know how mad that is? That's what I was saying to you, man. It's like your hand's in fire, your hand's getting burned up. Just take your hand off the fire, you know. Like, what's man doing? What's he?
The thing is, I don't get. Like, the thing is, like, Obviously, that's his system and that. But bro, like what? Does he not know how to use another formation, bro? Like,
But it's not even about not knowing how to, because the thing is, yeah, you don't have to. These are international footballers. You don't need to coach them as much as you think you do. If you just put them in a system that they're familiar with, yeah, most of the time that shit takes care of itself. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not even a coaching situation, but you need to understand, as a human being, yeah, the way that you build trust, yeah, in anything is by winning, bro. You man support Chelsea. The reason why players trust your manager is because they've won 2 trophies in a very short period of time. It helps. You know them ones. It helps build trust when you see, when your manager tells you to do something, it works and you win. You're like, all right, cool. There's no reason to trust this bruh. The guy's won 8 games in 31, bruv.
Yeah, that's nasty, bro.
There's nothing to
still
trust.
not in double digits.
No, he hasn't won 10 games yet.
Lewis, you know how bad Potter was, bro? Potter has a better win percentage than this guy. And you know what's in the pits?
Yeah, this guy's win percentage with like Pepe Mel and Paul Lambert and these washed guys.
Man said Paul Lambert, you know.
Man said 8 wins in 8 months. Do you know how crazy that is? He's averaging 1 win a month. 8
wins in 8 months.
And he's still in a job, cuz.
And he's already cashed in his win for the month. Thank God.
Come on, man. Now we can't be losing. We can't be adding to this guy's. We can't be improving this guy's win record, bro. No way.
Nah, we ain't losing. It's about leaving with a draw that I'm worried about.
Bro, we have to beat them, and I want to beat them. I don't care if people are saying.
I know, like everything says that we're beating them, but that's been the case every year, though, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Luke, do you care about how
we watch it get worse and drop further down the table, and then we just go there and hand them a point?
Do you care about how we beat them, Lewis? For you, you want a few points.
I just win. I don't care if it's with an own goal and it's a 1. I don't care. Just go win.
For real, that's how Tottenham won their trophy, blood. The little 1-0 own goal thing. It don't, bro. Listen, you man just need a win in it if you're gonna keep up with the rest of the clubs, because Liverpool aren't playing well and they're still winning.
We're still unbeaten, to be fair. You know what I mean? We're still unbeaten.
Yeah, I put the first 3 games down as basically a preseason because we've only had 2 and we're still coming off the World Cup. But that's no excuse for us to throw the Brentford game away the way that we did. Palace, yeah. I can firm it. I'm not happy with it, but I'll firm it. It's match day 1, whatever. You look clearly rusty. This is where it ends now. You've had a month. You've had a month, preseason, done, dusted. We're playing 2 games a week. Get to work. Get back to winning games.
No, 100%, bro. You know what? We're 5th right now, Lewis, but the gap between 5th and 2nd, yeah, is literally on your point. So people are overly panicking, bro. Like, listen,
and any more points drop, Liverpool.
No, but you should definitely be panicking, bro, because we're seeing at the moment that Arsenal and Liverpool, regardless of how they perform, they're still getting the points, blood. So like honestly, like you want to be keeping up with them, like. That's what you want to be doing. You can't afford to draw 2 games in a row. I don't know Arsenal and Liverpool's fixtures this weekend, but I'm assuming they're both going to win.
Derby 12:30 and Arsenal have
they got Man City, bro. Arsenal have Man City.
Yeah, City. They'll beat them.
I think Arsenal can scumbag 3 points against City. I think they can, bro. I honestly think they can. Like, after seeing us play against City, physically, City still look, even though they were moving the ball all right, like physically, we look like we could get about them a little bit, and Arsenal are a more physical team than us. So I think
they'll still play hard. Could mix something.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, personally, I think they'll beat Man City at home. Innit? They're playing at the Emirates as well.
Yes, at the Emirates. I think that Arsenal could definitely do them from a set piece or something. I think it's probably going to be like a 1-0, but it's one of them.
I don't think it'll be a battering. I don't think it'll be a battering.
No, it won't be. I think it'll be a 1-0. I think Arsenal will nick a little 1-0 thing. You know what I mean? And I think Liverpool will beat. They got Everton, right?
Yeah, they've got Everton at home. They'll win that game. But then again, Lewis, what I'm saying, bro, like this weekend, yeah, it's a potential banana skin for all of us, bro. Because like Everton have been playing better than Liverpool, regardless of them going away from home right now. And the record at Anfield, I don't think is great. Yeah, they have been performing better than Liverpool. Yeah, and they've actually got guys like Grealish on form, Dewsbury on form, Ndiaye, bro. If they play Kirkes, Ndiaye might give Kirkes a long day because right now that guy's looking scared. You know, he's looking like he's not got any confidence, right? And then obviously Arsenal is still Man City. Let's say Man City score first now, and you know Arsenal have to come out a little bit more, and you know it's a little bit different. So there's some banana skins there, bro. And even for us with United, like we've already said, you know. So this weekend, if those 2 drop points and then we win our game, Lewis, again, the table changing again. You know what I mean? The table changing again, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Hear it.
We could do
as
with
long as we
Everton
do our
doing a
job
job
on
on
the weekend,
Liverpool.
we're good.
Where's the derby? Is it at Everton?
Nah, Liverpool.
Midfield.
They'll probably win that one still, even though Everton look a little bit better. But as long as we win against you guys, we got Brighton at home afterwards, and they're going to play high up too. We can go and beat them. Then it's Liverpool. We played well against them both times. We're going to give them another good game. If we can leave that with something, it's not been a bad run before the next international break.
Yep. Facts.
Nah, bro. I didn't realize there was so much hinging on this weekend, bruv. Because if Arsenal do beat City, because they can, that's not to say that City can't beat them, because they can. But if they do win and Liverpool do win, then you man need to win. You know, because you can't draw two games in a row, blood, and think you're going to keep up with these lot, bro. Or else you're going to be looking over your shoulder for Tottenham instead, blood. It could be a mad thing. So
even Spurs got a tricky one. They're going to Brighton. They don't like going to Brighton.
Wait, this is a tricky weekend, bruv. This is a mad weekend. This weekend, obviously, I haven't looked at the table because there's no point. Do you know what I mean? When you support United, you don't need to look at the table. But it's one of them ones where this weekend could start to kind of change what the table's starting to look like.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%, man. You know, and look, like Lewis is saying, we've got Liverpool. We've got two big teams. We're facing two big teams before the next international break. We finish off with Liverpool. That's the next game, next big team that we play after United when we before we go off to international break, bro. You know, and we beat Liverpool last year at home. Year before that, we drew with them at home. They haven't beaten us at home in a minute. Bro. You know what I mean? And we actually played well against them. Both times we played against Liverpool last season, we played well against them, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? But yeah, we need to bounce back. That's where I'm looking at the mentality of the team. If they, you know, against Germany, against Bayern Munich, we decide not to turn up. We go to Old Trafford. We're feeling sorry for ourselves. Then I'll be looking at the mentality. I'll be looking at the team.
Yeah, how are you feeling about the Bayern Munich before you wrap up? Because we ain't spoken about that, and that's your next game. Obviously, I haven't watched them. That man have been telling me that Diaz has been mashing work since he went over there. Still,
Jackson's gonna be there as well. He can play. He can actually play against us.
Oh shit, I forgot he's there as well. Hey, Jackson Dagger, you know, off the bench.
Imagine that, Lewis, bro. Jackson
Dagger,
I ain't
bro.
worried, man. Now Jackson's left, everyone's doing Jackson Dagger. Jackson's gonna cook you guys. So that's now we're doing Jackson prop. Nice.
Nah, but you know what football's like, man. Players always go against their old clubs. It's almost like it's written in the small print when you sell players. That's why I don't want to see Garnacho on the weekend, because if that pussy old scores and we lose, oh my days. Hey, nah, I lose my mind. Because he will celebrate. Like, man, no, he'll celebrate.
You know what? I'm actually excited for Wednesday. I'm not nervous. Yeah, I'm not nervous, bro. This is Champions League needs Chelsea in there, bro. This is our home. You know what I mean? I'm just going back into the yard. It's like the yard's been renovating for 2 years, Lewis. Because some of us actually
literally our yard.
You know, it's our yard. We got back in there after 2 years. Certain man, it took them nearly a decade to get back into the Champions League and that. Rants can't remember the last time he was in there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying, bro? All these indirects, bro. You better win. That's all I'm saying. Because if you lose, bro, I swear down, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, I'm excited, man. I'm excited because obviously Bayern Munich, they don't play like Brentford. They're not going to just sit back. They're going to want to take the game to us at home. I want to see how our defense does against these guys because they've got a good attack, especially the centre backs. Let's see how Tosin does in there, bro. It's the first time in the Champions League for him. Chalobah, first time in the Champions League for him. You know,
and we're gonna have all of our ballers back. James should be back. Cucurella back. Esteval only had an illness, so he should be back. Hopefully, Palmer was rested with this game in mind. That's a completely different Chelsea side.
Completely different, bro. And Esteval is made for Champions League nights. Yeah, I need an Esteval goal.
Made for Champions League nights. How many Champions League games he got?
Broski, he has
that. This best made for Champions League nights. How many Champions League nights has he played?
He has that about him. Yeah,
bro,
he's gonna bring
listen, bro. We don't know until we see it, bro.
Cooking though, still I hear it.
You know, you can just tell certain man I made for Champions League nights, bro. He's one of them. I'm telling you now,
I'm watching this guy in the Prem getting triple marked on game week 1 and still leaving with the ball. I'm like, all right, cool. You got something about you. I think he might still have the most dribbles in the Prem. I don't know if that's changed now the last match day, but it was there before the international break. So for that,
what was he injured or something? Or he was ill or something?
He was ill.
Yeah, he caught something in Bolivia. Probably just a little flu or something. He should be.
So that's why he couldn't play, but he's definitely playing tomorrow.
I reckon he plays.
Yeah,
I reckon he
Or on
starts.
Wednesday even. Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon he starts. There's gonna be a couple of training sessions.
I said
before
he
then, innit?
starts, you know, straight back into the starting lineup. So what? All your wingers that you spent all that money on, none of them can start.
No.
Let's all left wing and let's all right wing.
No, I'm so
Gittins,
angry
no
about the
Garnacho.
window.
Bro,
That
what
man
about
ain't
Garnacho,
starting.
bro?
Don't worry about Garnacho off the bench, bro. Like he came on the other day.
That's crazy. What?
And
I
then
hear
Gittins
it.
is familiar. Gittins is familiar with Bayern Munich Stadium, ain't he? He's been there a
Yeah,
couple
you said
times.
so. So why don't you trust him then? He plays
No.
then.
Stay on the bench. Like even Garnacho, I don't mind you coming off the bench because you did all right. in
Hey,
that 10
bro.
minutes. You did all
Man's
right.
so familiar with
Get
that
into
stadium. He knows what their bench looks like. You know them ones because that's where you
Yeah,
be sitting.
get used
for
to it,
Dortmund.
brother. I'll see you at Lincoln. Baby steps, man. Baby steps.
I hear it. That's where he be sitting for Dortmund, bro. You know them ones. He probably wrote his name under the seat. You know them ones. My man carved his name into
That
the
was
seat
my
and that,
spot from
bro.
last year.
Yeah, I'm saying Gittins was here and that on the seat and that. You know what? I hear it, bro. Say less, bro. You know what I mean? There, bro. Nah, big up though, man. You
That's
lot, Blue Diaries coming up as well. We're gonna redirect people. What you man saying anyway? I know Lewis is going Germany. You know what I'm saying? What you saying?
I'm going
What you
live at
saying, Don?
11.
What's the man?
What?
You man need to do your score predictions before you leave, innit? You know them ones.
2-1.
We need it on wax. 2-1 to who?
2-1.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. We're winning.
In Germany.
Yeah.
Say less.
I'm gonna say because Cuckoo will be starting, Reese will be starting. I say though, and these man, bro, don't even be surprised if he starts Santos, blood. Yeah. If we don't start Esteval, he might even start Palmer on the right, for example. Overlap Gusto. Oh man, it's hard, man. It's hard, man, because I need to see the lineup. But away from home, Lewis. First game in the champs, bro. Away from home.
See, you don't seem too sure, Don, bro. Where's the confidence?
It's the lineup. I need to see the lineup, man. That's what will give me confidence. I don't know what he's gonna do, bro.
What are you worried about seeing in the lineup?
Bro. Yeah, you're right. When you ask me that, what am I worried about seeing?
He's worried about seeing Gittins, blood. That's what he's worried about, blood.
What am I worried about seeing? It's true. That's a very good question.
Yeah, that would scare the shit out of me. I hear that.
Do you know why I'm saying that? Yeah, because if we, for example, if we start Enzo, Santos, and Caicedo in the middle, we're not conceding more than one goal. But then if we start a different midfield, I might look at it a bit differently because we're looking at Bayern Munich's attack. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll say the same with Lewis. 2-1. 2-1 Chelsea.
Let's
Say
go.
no more. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when Bayern win, hey, we'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. The link to both of their channels in the title, man. So make sure that you subscribe and support people and drop a Rants raid in Blue Diaries, people.